Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I want to change up the background of my video today. So I'm in the bathroom, so if you hear some echoing, that's why. I got on the mic hopefully to cut out some of that extra noise. But anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to do a story time about this girl I used to be friends with and how she left her baby at the house so she could go to the club. And so basically, me and this girl met at work. We became close. We started hanging out a lot. And it came to the point where she ended up moving in with me. And at the time when she moved in with me, I only had a one bedroom. And so she has a child. So her living, her having a child, I'm like, this is not going to work. So we ended up looking, we ended up finding a bigger apartment. Actually, it was a 3 bedroom apartment because another girl lived with us as well. So it was pretty much 3 of us, and we're all living in this apartment together. We got the apartment together, and we started living there together. And she has a child. She's the only one that has a child. So one day, mind you, I'm in school at this time, okay? I'm going to school. I was going for nursing initially because I used to be a CNA. And so I was going, taking classes so I could go to nursing school at some point. And so on this particular day, this particular night, I was at home studying. It was probably either Friday night or Saturday night. I really can't remember, but I do remember that she decided to go out. So this particular girl, her name was Whitney. I really don't care. I'm one of those people, I will say your name. She probably will never see this video, but her name was Whitney, and she wanted to go to the club, okay? So she went to the club, and I'm in my room studying. It's just me. It's just me in the room. I did not know that she left her baby in the room, in the bed. So basically, I'm in my room studying. It's getting a little late, it's getting dark outside. So I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm finna go get me some food. And as I'm getting ready to go, something is telling me like, hey, go check in her room. Like, I don't know what really pushed me to go check inside her room, but I went into her room, and lo and behold, her baby is in the bed asleep. She did not tell me, she did not inform me that her baby was at the house at that time. She didn't tell me she was leaving her. She didn't say anything to me, like mentioning like, hey, my baby's in the bed. Can you just keep an eye out for her while I go to the club, or while I go out, I'll be, she didn't even let me know at all. So I was pissed. I'm not even gonna lie, I was mad, because to me, that's just not, you're not being a good parent by just leaving your baby somewhere and not letting somebody know. Like, why would you do that? Because if I don't know, I could have easily left and the baby. Anyways, let me get into all that. So I go into the room, I see the baby, and I immediately call her. I'm like, I'm going in on her, okay? I'm going off. I'm probably cussing at this time because back then my mouth was really filthy. So I'm probably cursing her out on the phone. You need to come get your baby. What is wrong with you? Are you dumb? Like, come get your baby. Why didn't you tell me your baby was here? I'm finna get ready to go. I'm going to get me some food. You need to come home right now and get your baby. And so while she's on the phone, she's like, oh, don't mess with her, leave her alone, don't wake her up, leave her alone. And I'm like, what is you talking about? Don't mess with her, leave her alone. I'm about to go. What do you mean leave her alone? I'm about to go. Like, you need to come get your baby. I'm not leaving this baby by herself in this house. Point blank, period. So I'm telling her like, hey, get to the house right now. I don't care what you got going on. Come get your baby because I'm getting ready to go. So by this time the baby is woke. Like, I done woke the baby up because I'm pissed, and I'm getting ready to leave because I was really finna just take her with me. Like, if she was gonna take forever to get there, I was just gonna take her with me, go get some food and come back to the house. So that was my idea, like, get to the house right now because I'm finna go. And so she's like, I'm on my way, don't you know? So eventually she ends up coming back home because I'm pissed. Like, why didn't you tell me that you was leaving your baby at the house? Like, my whole thing is, if you're gonna leave your child, like, true enough, it's not my baby. So I don't have any obligation to watch out for your child, especially when you didn't let me know. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is, you should have let me know something. Like, why wouldn't you just say, hey, she's in the room. Can you please keep an eye out for her? I would have had no problem with that. I'm already at the house. I'm already just sitting there studying. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm literally there studying. The baby's asleep in the room. She's not bothering me. She's not, she's not bad or anything. Like, she real calm and cool. So I didn't have no problem with that. But she didn't ask me. And that's where the problem came, because when I brought it up to her attention, she's like all defensive and, oh, don't mess with her. And so I'm just like, you're a terrible mother. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, you're a terrible mother, because here it is, your baby is young and you're just leaving her at the house. If I would have left the house and she would have woke up while I was gone, anything could have happened, because she's now looking for you and you're not at the house. She could have went outside looking for you and unlocked the door. So it's like all these things were coming through my mind. Like, why would you leave your baby at the house and not let me know? Like, anything could have happened. Like, had I not gone into your room and checked, I would have left thinking that nobody's here. And the whole time she's there, and now you got a whole case on your hands because your baby out roaming the streets trying to look for you. So I really was doing her a service by letting her know and calling her about that, because that was just really dangerous and really selfish for her to do that. So that kind of just brings me to the point of kind of how we stopped being friends, because that was like the thing that kind of put everything into motion for us to stop being friends, because I feel like you're a terrible mother. And come to find out, I talked to her sister, because I was telling her sister about it, because at this point, there's tension between us, because I done went off on her about leaving her daughter. And so now, there's tension. And so now there's starting, all this drama is starting to come out, and people talking, and, just drama and chaos starting to come to the surface. And so I'm talking to her sister about the situation, and she was like, oh yeah, she's done that before. She's left the baby at the house by herself while she goes to deal with some man in the middle of the night. And I was just like, okay, so this is what she does. At this point I'm like, okay, so she's just a terrible person, because there's no way in the world I'm doing that to my child. And so, it came to a point where we did get into it really bad. We actually had a fight. We had like 2 fights. And because I just feel like, as a parent, there's just certain things you don't do. And I don't even have children, but I know as a child what is and isn't acceptable. I am someone's child, so I know what's right and what's wrong, whether I have children or not. Like, I can still tell the difference between a good parent and a parent who just don't care. So that's really what broke our friendship up, because I'm just like, I can't be around no deadbeat parents. I just can't. Even as a single person with no kids, I can't do it. Because now you making me look bad because I hang out with you. And so, yeah, we got into a fight because I told her I was going to call CPS on her. And she got real mad about that, because I'm like, look, you want to fight, you want to do all this, I'm going to call CPS on you because you're a terrible parent and you leave your baby here and don't let nobody know. And, you be leaving your baby at the house by herself. So she got pissed. And so we started throwing hands. And then it was just funny, because it's just like, why? Like, it's your fault. You mad at me for what? Because I called you out? Like, you mad because I called you out on it? I don't know. So that's basically what happened, and we're no longer friends. That was some years ago, but I talked about it on TikTok, and I was just like, okay, maybe I need to tell this on YouTube because it's a really crazy story. Like, I've never been around no girl that had kids that just did their kids like. So yeah, y'all, I had a trifling friend. She dogged her little girl out, you know. I don't know. I didn't like it, and the girl was so sweet and innocent. Like I said, the girl, the little baby, she was maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4. So she real young, and like I said, anything could have happened. And then, so it's like, let's be for real. So yeah, that's how we stopped being friends. That's how I got into it. That's one of me and these females. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been a lot of issues I be having with women because it's just certain things that I don't agree with, and I'm not going for it. And that was one of them. That's like the main one. Like, you're not finna be around me and treating your kids any kind of way. And that's why I believe certain people just should not have kids. And it seemed like the worst people that shouldn't have kids are the ones with children, while on the other hand, there are people who really want children, who really have the means and resources to take care of their children. They're the ones who can't have kids, or they're struggling, or, you know, it's very difficult for them to have children just because of, you know, stuff they're going through with their body or whatever the case may be. And I just think it's unfortunate. So yeah, y'all, my trifling homegirl left her baby at the house, and I had to fight her just to prove a point. Like, you're not gonna do that with me. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all have a blessed day.